I am Hardik Israni and I have completed my schooling from Maheshwari Public School, Pratap Nagar. I got 95% in class 10th and 96 in class 12th, and I have cleared my 12th class with commerce and mathematics. I applied for all the IPMs and I got final selection in IPM Rohtak and IPM Indore, and I have been shortlisted for interview process in IIM Ranchi, and I will be appearing for the interview. After class 10th, I discovered this option of IPM, but I started preparing in class 12th because in class 11th I was not aware about many coachings, and timings were also clashing, so I decided to start preparing in class 12th only, in the beginning of class 12th. I think after clearing 10th, whenever you get to know about the IPM paper, just start the preparation because it is a competitive exam and we cannot expect the exam to get delayed every year. So, starting your preparation earlier is the easiest way to get an upper edge over your other competitors. And what I can say is that don't lose hope. Even if you are getting late, there are many people who crack this exam in 2 to 3 months. But then also we cannot take it for granted that we can do it in last 2 or 3 months. But yes, we can take it as an inspiration that we are never late for starting the preparation for the paper. So if you are in 12th, then don't waste a minute to start your preparation. Just start your preparation right now because it is very important to devote a large amount of time towards the preparation because now the awareness has increased for the paper. Many students are appearing, and this year also I have seen many people who have cleared this paper in second year drop. So you can see the amount of preparation which the people are doing right now. I started my preparation in July last year, and my target was to complete all the basic concepts of all the chapters first of all because I did not want to leave any chapter because we don't know from which chapter we'll get a hard question or easy question. So till September or October, I completed my course, and then instead of starting revision, I tried my hand at previous year questions because I wanted to get a taste of the actual questions which are asked in the paper. So I did all the previous CAT year papers and IPMAT papers which are uploaded on the Examnest website, and I got a taste of the actual questions, and also I realized which area is weak and which area is strong, so that I can get a direction to start my revision. I got a blessing in disguise because of online classes because I saved a lot of time, a lot of commuting time, and time utilized in other activities at school. So uh, I think in online education we got time for everything. We can easily manage school and coach IPMAT coaching. So what I did was to regularly practice both the school coaching and the IPMAT coaching. Like in morning hours, I used to the morning hours were devoted to school classes, and the evening hours were devoted to IPMAT education. It was very late, like in October, November. After that, I started putting my preferences. Like at some time, I'll give more time to boards because pre-boards were approaching. And when the board exams delayed, then I increased my time in IPMAT preparation because that is also a competitive exam, so we have to get an upper edge from all our competitors. While writing the exam, there is a general approach of A, B, C category. A category questions are those questions which can be done by you very quickly. You know the answer, you know the approach to answer them. It normally takes 25 to 30 seconds to answer these questions. Then comes the B category questions, which are which you know the answer, you know the approach, but you feel these questions can take a time, or you are not sure that you will be able to do these questions. These questions come in B category, and the C category questions are those questions which you do not have any idea about them. So these are the three category of questions when you have to do the paper in 3 rounds. That is the approach, and also I will advise you to give a lot of mocks before appearing for the paper, because I felt it is bit challenging to start the paper, because in starting there is a lot of nervousness and anxiety. So starting the paper is a big challenge. Once you do two or three questions, then you are really very focused. Like when I gave the paper, I didn't realize when the whole time just ran away. Give many mock tests to get yourself adjusted with that clock which appears on the paper. I think verbal ability section is the section where many students falter, because like in the other sections, the QA section, this is a section where you can prepare in a very short amount of time. If you have just 2 months and you can ask your teacher which are the important topics, which are the important questions, you can manage to clear the cutoff in 2 months. But verbal ability is a section where you have to continuously prepare for a long time. It is really very slow process. You do not have a fixed curriculum. There is no limit of the curriculum, like the question asked on idioms and phrases and vocabulary. There is no limit. You can learn and learn and learn, and there is no limit to them. So the course is so vast that it is a skill which has to be acquired by practicing regularly. So don't take English for granted and start reading newspapers and reading various genres right from the beginning of the preparation. So for interview, first of all, I prepared some standard questions which are normally not asked, but because these are standard questions, like what are your strengths and weaknesses and introduction. Also, I went through the current affairs and GK part. Also, I prepared a lot about my city, about my state, because that is what is normally asked in interviews. And according to me, the best way to prepare for the interview is to anticipate your interview. Like what I did was I prepared one answer, then I tried to cross question myself on that answer. Then I again prepared an answer, and again I tried to cross question myself on that answer. Because in interview, the main thing is cross questioning. It is the thing where the interviewer judges you, and it is the thing where you get nervous and you are mostly not prepared. So anticipating your interview is the best way to prepare for the interview. And also I paid attention to my academics, class 11th and 12th. I prepared all the subjects, because I remember in my interview they asked me favorite subjects, and I said economics and mathematics, and they asked me question from accounts. So you cannot rely on any one or two subjects. Just prepare all the subjects and prepare them well, of the 11th and 12th curriculum. So I appeared for Indore and Rohtak interview. In the Rohtak interview, I was given extempore on the topic online education versus offline education. This was the first question, and this was an easy question. So I answered them well. I answered the cross questions, so my confidence boosted up. But then they didn't ask me my favorite subjects, and they asked me questions from the subjects which I had not prepared. So education part of the interview was not answered well by me, but that was okay. I got a teaching for preparing for my Indore interview. And they also asked me about GK, about which topic are you following, and tell us something about that topic and all of that stuff. And in the whole interview, it started with where are you from, and then they asked me academic questions. Again, they asked me favorite subject. I said economics and mathematics, but they started from accounts questions. So, but now I had prepared all the subjects, so I answered them well. And yeah, they were also trying to pull my leg to test my confidence and all. But the only thing is that you have to be confident, and you have to sometimes we tend to frustrate when we see such interviews, but don't do that. Just keep answering. Even the interviewer knows that uh, any student will get nervous in the interview, so just tell all the answers which you know, and the answers which you don't know, humbly say that I don't know the answer, sorry. So Examnest was a great help for me to throughout my preparation. It was a comprehensive course which offers video recordings, pre-recorded video lectures, and live online classes. And also they offered free live classes on YouTube, which were basically practice questions. So that is also important because you cannot crack any competitive exam just by memorizing all the formulae. You have to practice a variety of questions. Also, the experience of the faculty was of great help because experience is something which you cannot buy in 5 years. 20 years of experience will only come after teaching for 20 years. So that was a great plus point. Also, the dedication of the teaching faculty. I believe more or less every coaching teaches the same course. The material is more or less same, but the dedication is the main point where various coaching institutes and various teachers differ. I think I got a dedicated teaching faculty, which helped me at every point. They took initiative in guiding me. That was a great plus point. And in my interview preparation, I thought I was interviewed by a variety of professors, so that gave me interview experience of with various teachers, and also the teachers who taught us did not took our interview. So that was a great plus point because the teachers which who teach us, we are generally comfortable with them and we do not feel nervous. But the other teachers which were specially being called for taking interviews, that was a great plus point. So I think it is tough to crack the exam because the competition is increasing. Even the diversity of applicants also makes it tough. There are students from every stream, so that makes the competition tough. But it is not a paper which is very tough to crack. The curriculum is very easy, and normally we can complete the course very quickly. The important part is practicing the course regularly and paying attention to all the sections because this paper has a sectional time limit. So the only important part is to balance your studies, balance your 12th with your IPMAT coaching, and give your 100%. There's only 1 year where you have to do hard work, and then you can get into one of the premium institutes of our country. Just stay focused and give consistent effort because normally we tend to increase our efforts in 10 days and then relax for the rest 20 days. Don't do that. Work hard regularly. Like there's a saying, slow and steady wins the race. Don't focus on being slow, but focus on being steady.